The things that they will be keeping their eye on tonight are the waterways.
We're watching some watersheds, Brickhouse Gully in the northwest part of Harris County, Briar Branch, Rummel Creek, and Halls Bayou. Those are the watersheds we're keeping a very close eye on. So far, there hasn't been any overbank flooding, except at one location. It was very minor, but a lot of the internal street systems are struggling to keep up with these rainfall rates. So we could have water very close to homes in some of the areas just due to the rainfall rates.
So again, this is just something that we're going to continue to monitor through the evening into tomorrow. But one thing that we've heard over and over again reiterated is to just stay off of the roadways. If you can be home, stay there, stay off of the road, stay indoors if at all possible. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Brittany, thank you. And as she was mentioning, it's going to now start flooding on the city's south side and southeast side. And as we've been talking to Frank, who's building his weathercast for you, all of this is starting to push off. So now our communities to the southeast are getting pounded.
And I'm getting some storm pins from those areas. Take a look. This is Clear Lake, where we're getting hail as big as ping pong balls over here. Yep. This is Clear Lake golf ball size hail there. Baytown getting hit hard by hail and strong winds. I was talking about the winds. It's not just the rain and the hail now. It's also the winds on the east side. Golf ball size hail there in Baytown. So we're seeing a lot of this very heavy stuff like we've already seen around much of the area. So watch out. The hail is certainly in place. These severe thunderstorms also are not just limited to us. There's a severe thunderstorm watch down here in Corpus Christi, and we're getting reports of 2 and 3 feet of water in the streets down in Corpus. So that is obviously problematic for those folks there. And then Victoria, I know we have viewers in Victoria. You're getting quite the lightning pounding right now that's coming across your area. We also have Bay City and the Palacios area, very big strong storms continuing to move to the coast, but that's where you are. And so all of this is going to continue to be a problem for those folks in those coastal counties. There's a look at Galveston. You haven't seen much in Galveston. I've gotten reports of nothing, like not even a drop of rain there. But I think that's going to change clearly as this whole area is pushing away from Houston and toward the coast. So there's, without the lightning, I think a better look at this. The thunderstorm warning that you see here in this yellow box, that's a huge warning area. And it's anywhere from southern Liberty County to Chambers County. It looks like Anahuac really getting it, Beach City getting it there, LaPorte getting some really strong storms, as well as Kemah and Clear Lake. League City's getting some strong storms. All of those are pushing off to the east. And this is really where the wind is too. So Mont Bellevue to LaPorte and then on down toward Dickinson. Watch out there because you're getting some big stuff. That that red box that you see here, that's a flash flood warning. That's until 12:30 in the morning. And then surrounding that, the aerial flood advisory until 1:30 in the morning. In the green from Liberty, Chambers, Galveston counties down through Lake Jackson and back out toward Fort Bend. Although generally we have had good reports out of Fort Bend County. I haven't had a lot of reports, but if you have them, let us know as far as any flood issues, because I know you got hit so hard. But generally an inch to maybe 2 inches max is what we've seen down there so far. It looks like Trinity Bay now. This is interesting. This is just coming in. I didn't even know this is when we went to air. So we got a tornado warning until 11:45. Looks like from just maybe south of Anahuac, Smith Point here, right across through into High Island on the Bolivar Peninsula. So that's a tornado warning until 11:45. Like I said, the wind is now really taking the focus, and not that hail and lightning aren't there, but we haven't had a lot of wind issues in the Houston area. But now that this is pushing along, what's pushing it is wind. There's a look at that 6 hours of radar, and you can just see how all of this is finally migrating away, especially from the west side. So that's good news. After 5-6 inches of rain, we've seen the problems there, but at least things are beginning to lighten up for you. Futurecast continues to do the same thing, so that's going to move that away. Some big storms headed your way, really already there. I think this is sort of behind as far as the timing, but more than anything, the location is going to continue to push this on out of here. So the coastal regions are clearly the next stop, and that's what we're seeing right now. The rainfall futurecast for you folks, too, is easily on the east side, 6 inches of rain, with 4 to 6 inches of rain fairly common, Galveston into Chambers County. So as this moves along, you expect, we've seen 3 inches of rain in an hour here in the Houston area, so you could certainly see that kind of rain for yourselves there. Futurecast from the RPM. That's going to continue to migrate this also to the coast. And then, as I've been saying earlier, it gives us a fairly decent Friday, it looks like. It's Saturday that, and we were talking about this, so let's take it again, because Friday's pretty quiet, but what we see building out to the west moves pretty quickly. This is midnight, 12:30 on Saturday. So Saturday morning at 6:30, not too bad. But all of this races across. This is, I'm going to stop it at noon. So this is noon coming in, and that low right there is what's going to continue to move off to the north. But with it, this pushes through pretty quickly. So I think because of that, we will see probably some severe thunderstorms out of it. It's probably not so much as rain. I mean, we'll see rain, but not like flooding rain, because it'll be moving along. But I think we'll see some severe weather on Saturday in the afternoon. So that's what we're going to look for. You can see the RPM futurecast for rainfall. In fact, on Friday does hardly anything. So not really worried. Maybe a good dry out day. But we get into Saturday, and that's when we start to see these bigger storms come through. This is Saturday afternoon, right on into Saturday evening, and we get some purples and reds. And I don't pay attention to exactly where they're located. The point is 2, 3, maybe 4 inches of rain is a possibility as this moves across. So here again is a look at your full forecast for the next 7 and 10 days. As we go into tomorrow and Saturday, the flash flood watch does continue right into Saturday evening, so we're not going to let that go, even though I've been advertising the idea that we may not have that much more rain. With what we have had the last 2 days, yesterday and today, it's just simply not going to take that much rain to cause problems. And then we get a break by Mother's Day, but it's going to be warm and humid for sure. And then we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with some rain chance at 20, 30, even 40%. So keep those pins coming, especially from the coastal counties.
Oh, it's been so helpful in telling this weather story.
I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 radars.
Isn't that the truth?
No kidding.
I think you ought to coin that line. Thankful for these breaks in between these storms, because that's our saving grace here.
It can always be worse.
That's right.
Yep.
Frank, thank you. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
You could drive home a winner this Sunday, May 12th, in the ladies-only $70,000 Mother's Day car and free play giveaway. There are $2,000 drawings every hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Then at 6:30 p.m., one lucky lady wins a brand new 2019 GMC Yukon and $5,000 in cash. Plus at 7, $5,000 will be given away in the hot seat giveaway. Happy Mother's Day from Coshada, Louisiana's best bet.
Pessimism doesn't stand a chance, because people are stepping up. People who look forward and give back. People with paintbrushes and hellos and handshakes and time for each other. And one small act at a time, strangers become neighbors. Helping becomes a habit. And together we watch and wait and work to see what else optimism can do.
History is full of firsts.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Many of those firsts shaped our way of life. For 70 years, KPRC Channel 2 has been proud to be pioneers in shaping television and Houston history.
In a state the size of Texas, I hope everyone can enjoy.
Causing the storms Thursday.
Minutes before 9 o'clock, the crew's here telling her.
This is the first time in a long they haven't let it. Send us some of your pick.
Isn't it good to work for a place that has a sense of history? And indeed it is.
See, taking the president from Spring to College Station following.
Frank?
Yeah, you can see there's exact direct radar, and these showers and thunderstorms have been pretty ferocious moving through, and now it's become as much a wind issue for a lot of folks than anything else. And we need our director to take weather 1 what we're looking at is weather 2. So if you would switch that to my weather 1 computer, that's what we need to show now, because that way I can show that tornado warning. There you go. All right, so you see that red area, that's the tornado warning that's right across Chambers County until 11:45. That's going to include just south of Anahuac, but I mean, you know, it's a little close for comfort. So Anahuac to Smith Point there in Chambers County, and then right across southern Chambers to High Island, we've got that tornado warning until 11:45. And the severe thunderstorm warning, which is a huge warning area. I mean, I rarely see a thunderstorm warning that covers 5 counties. I mean, Liberty County and Chambers County and Harris County and Galveston County and Brazoria County. That's usually a watch area, but this is a warning for a huge thunderstorm complex that is moving anywhere from southern Liberty and Chambers through Galveston County now. It's in the northern part, League City, and continuing into Brazoria County. So that is what we're really watching for, is that whole area moves through. And you see those purple areas, that's what's produced. When you see purple, you can think hail. That's the kind of issues we've had with this, as it's moved across. Continues to bring in very strong winds as well, and now that what you see has gone red. Not only the tornado warning, but in the red are all the flash flood warnings. Not just aerial flood advisories, but warnings, meaning we don't think it might flood. We know it's going to flood or it is flooding. And so to get this just came out. So this flash flood warning until 2:15 in the morning, again, that's from Liberty and Chambers and Galveston and Brazoria counties. What this Weather Service is saying is that you're going to have flooding. So you need to, I mean, it is 11 at night, so it shouldn't be too difficult to stay put. But if you know someone that is driving and needs to get to where you are, they need to do it now.
I have a question for you. We know the winds create that bow effect, which leads to a tornado watch or a warning.
Yep.
Why is that happening on the southeast side of town, but it didn't happen to our northern communities?
Because we were dealing with a stationary front. South winds were meeting north winds, and so that's why it was stationary.
So it's like they were butting heads.
Yeah, exactly. And so now the colder air is pushing along, and it's winning, and so that's pushing the front as a cold front. And I mean, cold's a relative term.
Sure.
Cold is as much a wind shift as it is a temperature difference. So it's bringing in this wind shift, and so that as a result, it's strong enough now to move it toward the coast, but it gives you that bow effect. And also, when you get different winds, and we're still getting a south wind trying to say, hey, I'm not done yet. So you get a south wind, and you get a north wind that's a little stronger, and that's wind shear in the different levels. And so you get these different winds going. That's when you can get a spin in the atmosphere. So that's the reason for that.
Okay, and this flood warning is taking place until, you said, 2 o'clock in the morning?
2:30, yeah.
2:30 in the morning.
And
so that's a long time. It's 11:12 right now, so that's a couple hours for these.
Well, and that's because you can see there that these storms are just now getting in there. So they're really, this is since 5 o'clock this evening. So as we go to 9 o'clock, and they're starting to move in at 10 o'clock. And so you've only had an hour of this into Chambers and Galveston County, where we have had 5 hours of it here in the Houston area. So now you're starting to get more and more rain piling up as this moves. It's just not, it's moving, but it's not moving probably more than about 15 miles an hour.
And how much rainfall are we looking at per hour where these storms are right now?
2 inches.
2 inches per hour.
But in some of these purple areas that I keep talking about,
could be more.
Yes. Look, this is what we've seen.
Hurry into Kia's summer sticker sales event to get 0% APR for 66 months and up to $2,000 additional cash on specially tagged 2019 models. Visit your local Kia dealer, look for a sticker, and save.
In a commercial break.
Okay, we were in a commercial break, but
we're back.
Yeah, we're back. So that car hopefully wasn't under these hailstones that we just saw. So we were talking about the Doppler
inches of rain per hour.
So look at that. So that was just this evening, and you see that red dot next to the little 10 on I-10. That is an easy 6 inches of rain, and that happened in about 2.5 hours. Now 2 inches per hour floods us. Now you get hour after hour after hour of that, then you get some real serious flooding.
And 15-mile-an-hour storms, that's pretty relatively slow moving.
Yes, because it's slow moving, you're not going to get much of a wind issue, but you're going to get the rain issue. Because I mean, it makes sense. The faster a storm can move, the less rain it's going to drop. The slower it moves, the more rain it's going to drop. I mean, we know that from tropical weather. You know, Harvey didn't move 1-2 miles an hour. It drops 50 inches of rain. So when these storm systems are moving slowly, which this one was, it wasn't really training over the same area. It just wasn't really moving much. Had it trained like the other night, that was a training effect in Kingwood where we had a foot of rain, and a training effect in Richmond-Rosenberg area and Sugarland area where we had 15 inches of rain. So this wasn't really a training area as much as it was a stationary front. So there's the futurecast, and it's a little behind, but it gives you an idea that in a couple of hours, it's going to take it a couple of hours to move even 50 miles, you know, so, and that would be a 25-mile-an-hour movement, so probably even longer than that. It's going to be a really slow mover as this continues to move through. And that's why the flood warning for the coastal counties is now in effect, because if we thought it was going to move through quickly, we wouldn't need a flood warning. We'd say, well, it's going to move fast enough, you're going to get 2-3 inches of rain, that's going to be it. But it's moving slow enough that you could get 2 inches of rain per hour, and it could be there for 3 hours.
Right. So your numbers are going to change significantly for the southeast communities.
Right, because they put this up until 2:15, so and it's 11:15. So you 12:15, 1:15, 2:15. So they're saying over the next 3 hours you could get flooding rains, and that's what it looks like we're going to see. And if you look at the rainfall futurecast for that area where we have that, you can see that bright 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches. So not everybody's going to get 6 inches of rain. Not everybody here in Houston got 6 inches of rain, but you could, because that's a heck of a lot of thunderstorms and rain showers that are coming through. And then there's the RPM futurecast, which agrees with the same idea, but doesn't move it out quickly. I mean, that's 8:30 in the morning, finally getting off the coast. That's a while. It's going to take it a while to get off. So eventually it'll get there, but it's going to take some time. And the futurecast rainfall for Friday, fortunately, gives us a chance to dry out. So we don't see a whole lot happening on Friday. But then Saturday, if we get these big storms coming through, that's when we're going to have at least 2 to 3 inches of rain. So you see those purples and reds, that's 2 to 3 inches of rain on Saturday, but we could get some severe weather with it as well. So as we go into this overnight, we're, at least in the Houston area, 90% chance of rain through 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 60%, but I think you can take it to 90% to the coast through about 4 a.m.
Okay.
So, and then we begin to dry out, but it's going to be awfully hot and humid as we go into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Those temperatures are down simply because there's a lot of humidity in the air. So you see 80, 82, 84.
Yeah, it's not a pretty picture.
Right, and then at the end of the week, we dry out a little more, and so then we heat up.
Yeah.
So hot and dry, hot-ish and humid.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's okay. We will take no rain and whatever else comes with it at that point.
We always get to a point where we need some rain and then we're sick of rain.
Yeah, I know. Too much.
We know what point we're at right now. Look at this.
It's unbelievable. It's I-10 east at McCarty, and Frank, it's going to be a while before that water recedes. It's just
because it's where it's raining is where we're seeing the rains already ahead of that. So it's got to stop raining over the coastal counties before we can fully drain into the bays.
Exactly. So these poor people who got stuck here on I-10, many of whom may have left Minute Maid Park tonight after the Astros game, are now sitting in their cars and there's nowhere to go, because you can tell both eastbound and westbound lanes are impassable right there at McCarty. And it's going to be a while. We're going to keep an eye. Our TransStar camera pointed in this area. It's something that we will check into frequently. Also, we'll be talking with Houston Fire Chief Samuel Pena and getting a report from him as well. But in the meantime, more high water areas.
Yeah, we do want to check now in with Mario Diaz again in Spring Branch. How's it looking out there for you, Mario?
Oh, well, Christine, I'm in some deeper water now. I'm on Hammerly Boulevard. I'm going to set the scene for you here. As you can see, the water has really started to rise here. It's been this way for quite some time, according to residents here. And as a result, you have vehicles that have been stranded here from quite some time towards my right shoulder. I'm going to swing things over now towards the other side. And you can see there's another vehicle parked right in front of us there. It didn't make it out. And you have one that's sitting there in the middle of the median. That driver, pretty smart. He said, I'm going to get that to higher ground and make sure these floodwaters don't stall me out. Ezra, I'm going to talk over here with Robert Garcia. He's a resident. Robert, I'll come up to you. Stay up there. Stay up there. I'll come up to you. How long has this been like this here this evening?
I would say probably since about 7:30. It's been about this deep already.
How quickly were people caught up in this mess? I mean, it just rolled right in here, and it poured more than 4 inches.
Yes, sir. Quickly. I mean, people were coming up and down the road, getting stuck here, you know, trying to push through the best that they could. But, I mean, as you can see, and as everybody else has been witnessing, it's been pretty crazy, pretty hectic.
Yeah, this guy over here just towed a car. Let me see if he wants to talk. Hey, how you doing? Good. I'm with Channel 2. I'm going to just get a thought here from you real fast. Let me step over. Okay, we're good. What have the roads been like for you? I just saw you tow that one vehicle.
Oh, I'm just pulling out. I have no idea. I'm going to get my daughter. She's right down the street.
She all right, or is she stranded?
She's fine. Yeah, she's got a car. I got this truck. I think I'll make it. Although this scares me over here.
Right, I mean, you're watching this guy barely make it through here.
I think I'm kind of like him, but I think we'll be okay.
So you're gonna take the risk and go for it?
I'm going for it. So.
All right. Well, good.
You don't need a live flood out. That'd be terrible.
Good luck with that. All right. So some people are taking the chances. They're going to risk it to get to where they need to. In this case, this driver here, he wants to go get his daughter. She's okay, but he wants to make sure that he's able to get to her. He's going to make the drive. Let's see if he goes. He decided to gun it. He's making it through, and he's going all the way down Hammerly towards the west side, and he should be okay from that point because that's where you see the water start to go down there. But it gives you an idea of how much water is collected right now along this road. How many vehicles did you move out of here this evening? How many were stranded here earlier?
We've moved about 2 or 3 that have just been stuck here. Seen one lady stall out in the middle of the intersection here. We had to push her into higher ground. Everybody else has been kind of smart doing, just leaving their vehicle and trying to get to dry ground.
Robert, how about high water vehicles? Did you see them make the runs through here, try to help out anybody?
Yes, sir. I've seen, multiple high water vehicles coming through, trying to do their best, try to make sure everybody's safe and, doing whatever that they could do to help out anybody, really.
What's interesting is I've spoken with 2 residents here this evening.
Yes, sir.
Different parts of this Spring Branch, but around here, both of them said it wasn't like this during Harvey.
Oh, that's correct. During Harvey, I didn't see any of this at all. Actually, I didn't even have this street flooding like this at all as bad. So it's just been a crazy day, I guess.
All right. Thanks so much, Robert. We got another vehicle right over here. James Perry, my photographer, with me in these flood waters along Hammerly Road. He's making his way through. I can tell you that HPD actually had a vehicle set up at the end. They weren't letting too many people through, so these guys might have turned over through a couple of other streets. But they're going through, and they're going through these deep flood waters. I'd say the flood waters right now are a good 16 inches here along Hammerly Road, and for many people, Dominique and Christine, it came in here very quickly tonight. This is the one patch of Spring Branch that we have seen where the water really didn't go down right away, and it looks like it's going to be here for quite some time. But those people with those vehicles that are stranded, they're going to have to figure out a way to get these vehicles out here at some point in the near future. That's the latest from up here in Spring Branch. Mario Diaz, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Yeah, Mario, we want to continue talking to you for a minute. So we're looking at almost a foot and a half of standing water on Hammerly there, and people are just taking that chance, which we're told not to do because any amount of standing water, you can find your car floating. These folks there are just sort of taking that chance.
Yeah, not only are you going to have your car floating, you're going to have yourself making a couple of payments to get that car repaired if it gets stuck. Yeah, that's the word of advice here. Just don't go out into this. But you saw that one driver. He's like, my daughter's okay. I just want to go and get her. And he just barreled right through. But that's the key thing that you have to remember in any type of situation like this is that once those flood waters start to rise, or once that water just climbs a little bit, find higher ground. I'll tell you, that guy right there was sharp. You see, that guy, he decided to get right in the median and just park it up there.
Right.
He doesn't have to worry about a thing. He doesn't have to worry about his insurance getting a phone call tomorrow. He's going to be okay. This guy, different story. You can see he's all underwater. He's stalled out. He's got his emergency lights on. He's going to need some help. He's not the only one out here. But, again, the advice is pretty simple. If you don't have to get out, don't go out. Stay dry.
And Mario, we did notice if your camera pivots and looks the other direction, there's an SUV that's stuck in the water. So the only vehicles we've seen get through are trucks.
James Perry, if you can, Dominique wants you to swing right over here. Want to show this SUV with its flashers on. You're absolutely right, Dominique. We've only seen high water vehicles go through here. Low vehicles aren't really cutting it. I'll tell you who's very fortunate. Some of these vehicles over here, as you can see in that parking lot, they're not getting impacted, but they're still just a few inches away from getting water up into their cars. But they're okay for right now. Fortunate over there, considering that they really don't have anywhere else to park. This guy over here and the SUV, not so fortunate. And, you know, as we talked about it, why would you leave the house if you don't really have to? Not sure what the status is of this driver right here in the pickup, but watch, within 20 seconds, you're going to see him. He's pulling out. Let me go see if I can get this guy to talk.
There you go.
Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, how you doing? Were you the one that just towed that guy in? Okay, so you're towing.
Yeah, I'm helping people around here because I stay right there.
You stay right there?
Yeah, I stay right there in that spot, so I figure I'd come out here and help a couple people out.
How many people have you helped?
About 3.
About 3?
Yep.
So why are you doing it?
Hey, man, you got to be a good Samaritan.
You are a good Samaritan, but have you thought about your vehicle possibly getting caught up in this?
Well, yeah, but my vehicle sits a lot higher.
It does. It does. Are we at all concerned, though?
A little bit, but not really, you know. I mean, you got to help people out. You gotta
what's your name?
Keelan.
All right, Keelan, good Samaritan for this night. All right, be safe.
Sure.
All right. He's got the high water vehicle. He's going to make out. He'll be okay. As you can see right over there, another tow truck. We've seen a lot of those guys tonight. They're doing good business. This is the kind of nights that they appreciate because they know there's going to be drivers who are not sitting too high, who are not going to be able to make it through. But busy night? You couldn't hear me. But that's the very latest up here in Spring Branch. As you can see, it's going to be a while, Dominique and Christine, before they dry things out up here. Yeah. But again, if you don't have to leave your house and you live in this area, don't leave the house. It's not
Mario, we see the rain coming down again. Can you give us your cross street, your Hammerly at where?
Hammerly and Hollister. Okay. So and honestly, it's about a 3-block stretch, Dominique, along Hammerly, where you start to see the water and it starts to really rise up. Hollister's that light right over there.
Okay.
This is Hammerly Road. Again, just avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, well, it was nice to see that Good Samaritan, but again, only these high-profile trucks are getting through, and really everybody needs to stay home. Nobody needs to get out in this mess, and as you can see, the weather is starting to reactivate. There's more rain, thunder, and lightning, so it is not over, especially to our communities in the southeast. Go ahead, Mario.
And the question is, the question is with all of this rain that Frank and his team have been forecasting here for the coming days, you have to wonder how much can this really absorb here if it doesn't go down. And that's when those vehicles in that apartment complex parking lot start to worry. Here comes another pickup truck. See, he's high. Yep. He's got no issues because he's up high. But if you're sitting in a 4-door that's kind of low,
forget it.
Good luck, because you're not going to get through here. Yeah, but the key thing here, again, is we look forward to ahead now because the first night's pretty much done in some parts. It's still going to be moving through here, of course, and we're going to see more later on during the course of the evening. The question is how much of this will actually go down in the coming hours, coming days, how much of it will actually go up and perhaps even get up to those front doors.
Yeah, that's been the concern since Tuesday because once we saw that rain event, the soil's saturated now. So the water, as we know, really has no place to go.
Correct. Our only saving grace in this is that we have had large gaps in between rain events. So if that happens again, it's going to give it enough time for this water to recede before the next round that Frank is talking about late Friday night and going into Saturday. So we're going to continue to hope and pray for those spaces between the storms because they're really what's saving our community, keeping this from a home flooding event, loss of major property, or loss of life. I mean, at this point, it's just people who are choosing to drive into high water at the moment, and they're losing vehicles.
Yeah, it's not really, when you see other people doing it, you're like, hey, maybe I can get through. And as we've seen, that's when people usually end up getting stuck. So
exactly. So please. Okay, Frank, go ahead.
A couple of tornado warnings. Going to have a new tornado warning that I want to talk about.
Pop, Frank.
If we can come to me. So this area, here are the two. We've been talking about this tornado warning. It's in effect until 11:45. This new one down in Galveston County has just come down, and that is until 11:45 around the Lamarck area. I want to zip in here a little bit there, and you can see with this scope, whenever we look at these different colors, red is going away from a wind going away from the radar, green's coming toward it. So when you see them very close to each other, and it's really interesting the way this is moving so quickly. Notice how these reds kind of all come together with this green. It's just a little signature the National Weather Service saw around the Lamarck area indicating the potential or the possibility of a tornado. But regardless, let me tell you, I'm going to zip down here to Lamarck, Texas City, and the Hitchcock and the Lamarck area right there. And this is really coming through. That purple area, this is not only some strong wind, but there are numerous roads that are impassable in League City. The feeder roads on I-45 between 518 and 646 are blocked with water. FM 518 and Highway 3 is impassable because of water. So right along the Gulf Freeway, there's been enough rain. We were talking about 2 inches per hour, and you certainly have seen that. And as a result, right along 45 in the Gulf Freeway, there is impassable roads. So please be careful. Don't get out if you don't have to. This is where the other tornado warning is, and you can see all of that purple again south of Anahuac and coming right there toward, it looks like it'll hit a little bit of Texas City. I should say High Island is going to continue to be a problem as this moves across. So that's the official tornado warning area right here that's moving right through Chambers County until 11:45, which is about another 15 minutes. And then for Galveston County, which does go all the way to the island, so get ready for you folks that are right there in Galveston. I know you're thinking, well, where is this? It's on the way until 11:45. These strong winds pushing through. And all the red boxes are flood warnings that are in effect. That includes the Houston area down through Rosenberg and Richmond, and as well as the coastal counties under flash flood warnings. And that's going to continue until, for us, until 1:30, and for those folks there at the coastal counties until about 2:15. So this is still slowly but surely pushing across, and as it does, you can see, I think Harris County's out of the woods. I mean, that's the good thing, where you see all of that sort of yellow and orange, we're good to go. So everything's really quieted down. But where you see this lightning pushing in to the coast, that's the next stop. And that's where we're getting big problems. In fact, good news for Richmond, Rosenberg, Sugar Land, Sienna Plantation. It doesn't look like you're going to have too many problems from this, and it's trying to move away. In fact, all told this evening, 1 to 2 inches of rain has been it. And in the Kingwood area, 1 to 2 inches of rain has been it for this area that got hit so hard and this area that got hit so hard. So that's the good news. The folks that have seen it tonight, at least it wasn't on top of some of what was already there. There's another look right there at the look at that right there in the League City area, continuing from southeast. Looks at Hobbies here in South Houston. So right there into League City, an easy 3 and 4 inches of rain. That's why there's so many impassable roads right now. So it's going to continue to be a bit of a problem as we go on through. The Futurecast has those showers and thunderstorms moving through, and then, but it's going to be slow. I think it'll be gone by 2. This has it right at the coast by 2, but I think it'll be out. I think we're okay by 2. This is my forecast. Dominique?
Okay, Frank. Well, we certainly hope so. In the meantime, we're going to take a look here at our tower cam shot of Miller Outdoor Theater at Herman Park. Still a little bit of lightning. As you can see, the rain is coming down. Even though a lot of this is pushing southeast, like Frank said, we are still experiencing rain in the area. We'll be right back with more coverage right after this.
Legend has it the most mysterious spot in Texas is way out west in Marfa. For straight up weird, Austin's got a solid claim. But if you're talking the luckiest spot in Texas, that can only be Noscala Gaming in Livingston. Noscala is Texas' home for Texas-sized payouts. There are tons of great giveaways, and the atmosphere is easily the friendliest in the Lone Star State. For a whole new spin on fun, our money's on Noscala Gaming in Livingston, the luckiest spot in Texas.
Every year, millions of people shop for great savings on Memorial Day. But this year, Texas Mattress Makers invites you to join us to make Memorial Day matter. We'll be closing our retail stores on Memorial Day to honor our servicemen and women and their families who sacrifice so much for our freedom. We're offering customers the same great sales the entire month of May in hopes that you and your family will have more time on this special day to honor our fallen heroes. From our family to yours, let's make Memorial Day matter.
Ready for summer? Nissan is. You can't miss out during the Summer of SUVs sales event. All you need is a great camera, the right tunes, and a change of scenery. Save on it all at Nissan's Summer of SUV sales event. For a limited time, save up to $3,000 or get a low $239 per month lease on the 2019 Rogue.
How many do I want in the fight of my life?
Thousands. Thousands.
People who spend their days and their nights fighting you, cancer.
We see more types of you in one day
than others treat in their whole career.
Giving us unrivaled expertise.
My team
is 20,000 strong.
20,000 strong.
20,000 strong. And together, we're coming for you with...
At Redfin, we charge you a 1% listing fee. And because Redfin.com is America's #1 brokerage site, our agents get more eyes on...
is the time to move up. Move up to next-gen connectivity. Move up to advanced safety. Move up to something a little more, well, Cadillac. In XT5, XT4, and the Escalade. Get this low-mileage lease on the...
Welcome back. Now 11:34 on a severe weather Thursday night. Christine Noel, Dominique Sox.
I'm a sucker for you. Life just got a whole lot better.
Southwest Freeway Tower Cam at Gessner. Thankfully, the roads are pretty clear. You can see the streets are slick from all the rain, but no high water reported in this area.
And we continue our coverage now with Channel 2 Sophia Beausoleil. She's driving in League City, which is in the southeast in Galveston County. Sophia, what are you seeing out on the roads there? We know that area is getting hit pretty hard right now.
Yeah, so let me show you what the road looks like. So this is along the Gulf Freeway into League City, and the rain is coming down pretty good. We made our way all the way from Spring Branch area through I-10. We stopped by Minute Maid Park. Things were starting to clear up. And then once we started heading on 45, we noticed a lot of the feeder roads were flooded and people were stranded in different parts. In your typical places, even now that we're on the Gulf Freeway on I-45, we're looking on the feeder and we see a lot of cars are stopped because there's a lot of ponding happening on the side of the road, so they don't want to chance it. Of course, do not drive through it. You don't know how deep that water is, so it's wise just to stay put and wait until it recedes or until somebody comes by and helps you out. So we're heading our way east, and the rain, pardon? South, I'm sorry, I'm all turned around. South here. We're heading south, and it's just, we're now in the thick of it. So before we were on the outskirts, now we're back in it. The lightning is wild, as you've seen on all of our pictures that we've gotten from viewers, what some of our reporters have shown, and obviously what you're seeing here in a little bit once the lightning acts up again on the camera. But the other thing you have to be mindful of is, remember, there's a lot of construction that's been happening on I-45, and so that's what we're also encountering along the roadway. So there's a lot of different detours and whatnot. So take your time. If you have to be out here, again, if you don't, please just stay home. It's best that way. We've seen far too many people driving way too fast. I know it's, oh, you saw that right there. That was bright. I know people in H-Town like to drive pretty fast, but this is not the time to do it. You should obey the speed limit, go a little bit under because the rain is coming down pretty hard. And Christina and Dominique, you got to take your time and be careful.
Yeah, certainly. And if you can stay home, as you mentioned, that's the best route to take at this point. Sophia, we appreciate it. You guys stay safe out there.
We now shift to the south side of town. Jonathan Martinez also driving in a KPRC vehicle. He is on Highway 90 at Fannin, just south of the 610 loop. John.
Yeah, Dominique, right now, this is what we're seeing. Fortunately, the rain has finally let up. It's not coming down too terribly bad, but the reason we're on Highway 90 right now is we're heading over to Fannin and Holmes Road. That's where HPD is requesting some barricades right now. We're being told that that particular intersection of Holmes Road at Fannin Street has been closed down because of high water. We're roughly about 5 to 10 minutes out or so. We're planning to get there, but part of the reason, you know, city and county leaders are telling folks to stay off the road is we're approaching. We really don't know what it is that we are approaching because it is night out here. Obviously, the rain is still coming down, but the closer that we are getting to it, obviously, we're going to take our time and make sure we're doing so safely. But again, right now, HPD is requesting that barricades be brought out to the intersection of Fannin and Holmes Road. And thus far, what you're seeing ahead of us right now is going to be those flashing red lights. Again, we're approaching cautiously right now. Once we get a little bit closer to that intersection, if we do in fact see some of that high water, we can certainly check in with you. But as has been the case the entire night, though, across the area, lots of lightning. In fact, there was a police officer on the opposite side coming this way. Lots of lightning in the area. But any good news out of all of this is that rain is finally letting up. But now is not necessarily time to let your guard down. Obviously, we are expecting rain over the next couple of hours. So stay safe out on the roads right now. We will check in with you a little bit later on if, in fact, we do come up on some of that high water. But thus far, no real issues as far as ponding on the roads or anything like that, at least not from what we've seen. Guys?
Okay, Jonathan, thank you very much. We do want to let you know there are some school closures. Lamar Consolidated ISD, Fort Bend ISD reporting closures. There are many more districts as well. We have all of that posted on click2houston.com. What I've seen primarily are districts posting as opposed to individual schools. But I know that there are some private schools that are reaching out to families as well. So basically check with your school's website, and they oftentimes reach out via text or email.
Yep. That call tree usually does a good job.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so 2 tornado warnings. The one they've been sort of extended into High Island. I'm going to talk about that, as well as toward the Tiki Island, Galveston area. So nothing on the ground there that's actually been seen, but Doppler indicated. But regardless, I think some strong winds are headed into Galveston, so we need to watch out there. I want to show you some click to pins real quick. Look at this. This has just been a mess in Pasadena. Look at that. That's the high water there. This is some high water at Hobby Airport. And then you can see there, that's really,
wow.
That tells you at Hobby Airport right where the problems are. So can you imagine?
Sure, those streets, Broadway, they tend to have some flooding issues.
Real quick, yeah. Yep. Lightning, this is what lightning did up in Colorado, lit up the sky like that. Gives you an idea.
Looks like the sun's coming up.
I know, this is Galena Park at Panther Creek with high water there. And then we're back to hail. Look at the hail in Baytown. And this is golf ball size hail there in Baytown, and look at that in Clear Lake. So when you get hail, and really, well, I always say that when a storm is strong enough to produce hail, it is strong enough to produce a tornado. So we're gonna have to watch that. All right, let's get to it. Here's a look at the radar, and you can see there the thunderstorms. They are moving, they're on the move, and give us another couple of hours and we're gonna be out of the woods on all of this. But at least Houston is in pretty good shape in Harris County after being really run through it for much of the evening. So the tornado warning that we're looking at, we'll go a little closer in High Island area and the Galveston area until 11:45, which is obviously not much longer. But the point really is this purple area you see, this is some strong wind, a lot of lightning. Look for very heavy rain coming through. There's Texas City and Bayou Vista, and then Tiki Island there. And you can see Galveston is really going to get a lot of this as this comes across pretty quickly. Here's this town of Galveston and then the causeway. So watch out there. That's until 11:45. And now High Island also, this has been configured to include you. And you can see that purple area is going to bring the same thing, a lot of high wind and a lot of lightning and very, very heavy rain. The aerial flood advisories are in the green. They've been taken over by these, they're the tornado warnings. They've been taken over by flash flood warnings until 2:15 and 1:30 for the Houston area. So we continue with a lot of high water out there. I mentioned earlier that League City streets are impassable. 518 to 646 on I-45 South, impassable on the feeder roads there. And then 518 at Highway 3, impassable there. So, and that's just what we know about. So if those are impassable, there are plenty of other roads down in Galveston County that are having real issues. We're still seeing pretty good lightning strikes here. There's a look at the whole thing over 6 hours, and you can see how all of this really was stationary for so long, and then the cold front won out and is pushing the whole system off to the coast. But it certainly has taken it a long time, and it's going to take a good couple hours. It's going to be 1:30. I think by 2 o'clock, the coast is in the clear, and maybe even sooner than that. It's at least on the move. You can see the kind of rain amounts that we're seeing, and they're really piling up. Liberty, you've had even 3-4 inches of rain. Up toward Lake Livingston, 3 and 4 inches of rain. Across Houston, an easy 5 and 6 inches of rain. Down here in southeastern Harris County, 3 and 4 inches of rain. As I mentioned earlier, lucky that only 1 inch to 2 inches was found over the Kingwood area and down here in Fort Bend County so far. So the places that got hit so hard the other night at least are in much better shape tonight, so that's especially compared to what could have happened. There's a look at the futurecast. I think it's a little behind. There's 1:30. I think by 1:30 this is going to be more here. So we'll still have some left over, but the strongest stuff right now is really, 25, 30 minutes off the coast. So that's going to help. As soon as that really heavy stuff moves on through, then we can really start to see things wind down, and we'll, not completely, but slowly but surely, and then we'll see some much better draining as we go into to the rest of the night. So that's good news. It looks to me like Friday is going to be fairly rain-free. There's a look at the futurecast through 7:30 in the morning from what we're getting now. So this is piling up. An easy 4 to 6 inches of rain. And it wouldn't surprise me if we've just been showing you McCarty Road at I-10. Wouldn't surprise me if 8 inches of rain fell in that area around I-10. That easily could have happened. So these kind of rain amounts don't change much Friday. So that's good news. There's the RPM, which is just a slightly different in-house futurecast that we use. And you can see that moves on out of here. So Friday ends up being, there's 9 a.m., not a lot going on. In fact, most of the day Friday will be cloudy, and it's going to be humid, but like today was cloudy and humid, even a little bit of sun now and then. So I think that's Friday for the most part. But then as we get into Saturday, that's where we're going to have to really start to pay attention, because by noon Saturday, we start to see storms in the hill country and with storms out west, and it looks like they're going to have some sort of merge going on. Also, the front that's going to move offshore tonight is going to start to come back onshore as a warm front. So we've got a warm front and a cold front merging, and that's going to create, I think, some pretty big storms. Now, where they're exactly going to be, maybe they end up more to our north and end up in Louisiana, because that looks like a system that wants to move that way. But still, we're going to have to keep an eye out for, I think, severe weather on Saturday afternoon. The upside of that is, I think, because it's going to be moving so quickly, we won't have to deal with a whole lot of rain. Friday's rain from the RPM does nothing. Just maybe you see down to the south a little bit of blue there indicating a half an inch to an inch, maybe in some places a little more than that. But then Saturday, that's when we get an easy 2-3 inches of rain that comes across. Now 2 to 3 could be problematic on areas that have already had some heavy rain, but it looks like we'll have tomorrow to drain a little bit. So that's the good side of that. So the power planner has us at 90% through 2 a.m., 60% at 4, 30% at 6 a.m., but it looks like the morning commute will be on the dry side, and then 10% chances 8, 10, and noon. The 7 and 10 day look like this. And you can see we're going to watch the chances of rain continue at about 80-90%, 20% on Mother's Day, and then chances of rain as we go into next week, just because there's going to be so much humidity around the area. But the severe thunderstorm watch for Houston anyway has been canceled, so that's good. So we're not expecting any more severe weather here. It's just way out of drain. It's going to take a while.
Okay. All right, Frank, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Joining us on the phone right now is George Bunick, Houston Director of Public Safety and Homeland Security. George, thanks for being with us tonight. We're just getting word from HPD that this TransStar camera shot that we've been showing, I-10 at McCarty, that there are reportedly 40 people trapped and that HPD is sending a high water rescue vehicle over there. So talk to us about the road situation. It seems to be our biggest issue tonight.
Yeah, thank you. As you just pointed out, that I-10 is probably our biggest challenge right now. There's a lot of vehicles out there. We do have HPD en route, and they're going to go out there and assist. But it looks like most of those folks are okay. They're doing the right thing. They're not driving through the water. They're not trying to flood out their vehicles. But they're just going to have to wait patiently until that water subsides, or until they decide they want to hop in the HPD high water rescue vehicle and get out of there. But eventually the vehicles do have to be moved so we can open up that I-10 freeway. And we're going to do that as soon as the water subsides and it's safe to do so.
And George, any other areas of interest that you guys are focused on tonight?
That's the main interest right now. Earlier in the evening, it was on the far west side of town, Briar Forest, received some water, and it was closed out there close to Highway 6. But we've been following the storm just like Frank has and all your viewers, and it's kind of moved around. It went from the far west and started moving northeast. And Frank gave a very encouraging weather forecast. But we're not going to let our guard down, and we're going to be here all night. And we have the resources in place between the Fire Department, High Water Rescue, Houston Police Department, High Water Rescue, and then we have other assets available through Public Works and Metro and the state if we need it. But it looks like right now everything is starting to quiet down a little bit in the city, and the water subsiding through many parts. We're also watching the bayous and the creeks and the channels, and everything looks pretty good so far.
Thankfully. And George, as we are listening to you and we're looking at our radar right now, you can obviously see this high concentration of heavy rainfall on the city's southeast side. So while the primary focus has been in town and the west side of town, are you now starting to get any reports and calls on the southeast side?
Yeah, we haven't gotten any reports of any flooding. I know Chief Aceveto's out there driving around, and they called in. Freeways so far have been clear. We understand they are getting some water out there, but the storm drainage systems and the creeks and the bayous are doing what they're supposed to be doing right now.
Well, that's a thankful report. George Bunick, Houston Director of Public Safety and Homeland Security, we thank you for your time this evening. We know you're busy tonight.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right, and we do want to check back in with Channel 2's Mario Diaz. He's in Spring Branch, and we are looking at the intersection of Hammerly and Hollister with Mario. And if we can pop Mario up, if we do have him, we know that there was about 16 inches of standing water, and we saw the Good Samaritan going out there trying to help folks that were taking that chance and trying to drive through that 16 inches of water there, Mario.
Yeah, and I can update you that he got his daughter. He just pulled up here about a few seconds ago. He was able to pick up his daughter. He got back in, no problem. HPD's now on the scene. Believe it or not, that car in the median was LaDonna. She was actually sitting in here. LaDonna, you're trying to get through real fast. You might have been the sharpest driver out of anybody along Hammerly tonight.
Well, thank you.
I mean, obviously, you got up on the median. How long were you here waiting?
About an hour.
About 1 hour?
Yes.
Oh, you got your dog here as well. What were you thinking at the time? I mean, you saw other people that are getting stuck. You just said, hey, I got to just ditch this in the high ground?
Yes, yes. I saw the high water, and I saw this was higher than the water, and I just got on it.
How far do you have to go to get home?
Not very far. Antoine and Westview.
But you have to go around. You can't go straight.
I know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Have you ever seen the water like this around here before?
Yes. Harvey, was it?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's LaDonna. I'll let you get home. I know it's been a long night for you. Take care.
Hey, Mario, we have to leave you. We're going to come back to you in just a moment, Mario. We appreciate you talking to that driver, but we want to go to our Brittany Jeffers on I-10 at Wayside, where there are high water rescues underway. Brittany?
Dominique, we just got out here in the cross streets here are Wallaceville and Wayside. You can see Houston Fire High Water Rescue just arrived out here. We just learned that there are 40 vehicles along I-10 that are stuck in the water. And if you take a look, you can see there's a truck right there. There's a car, a vehicle on the other side where someone is getting out at the passenger side vehicle. But again, we are told 40 vehicles stuck in the high water here. I don't have any idea it's just exactly how deep it is, but they have set up barricades here. This is probably about a mile from I-10, so this is a stretch right here where we are seeing several vehicles that are stuck. Again, HFD's High Water Rescue is now here to try to help people. A warning to people we've been hearing over and over tonight from both county and city officials to avoid the roadways if you can, and this is why, because we are seeing people who are stuck out here who have driven out on the roadways are now waiting for help, waiting to be rescued. We are told 40 of them near I-10 and Wayside at this point. So we're going to stay out here. We're going to try to get some more information for you, but we do know HFD High Water Rescue is out here right now attempting to help these people. So Dominique, Christine, back to you.
Thank you again. Brittany Jeffers reporting from Wallaceville at Wayside, where there are now 40 people trapped in vehicles, or at least stranded in vehicles, that the fire department needs to get in and get them out, and then they've got to get those vehicles towed.
Yeah, and in the picture we saw a large truck that should have been, in theory, something that could get through the water, which we were seeing in Mario's shop, but that's not always the case. So if there are those barricades in place, they say don't go around them because it's just not safe.
And that water came down so quickly, that water rose so fast, and oftentimes people gauge it and they think they can get through it. And in a situation like that, with the rainfall happening as quickly as it was, too many people got trapped. And then if they were on the roads in that area and just sitting there, then the water comes up and there's nowhere they can go.
Sure. All right. So now we do want to check in with Channel 2's Jonathan Martinez near NRG Park. Jonathan, what is it looking like in your area at this point?
You know what, guys, we're just south of NRG over at Belford and Holmes, or Kirby, that is. We were on our way out to Fannin and Holmes, where barricades are set to go up. Take a look at some of the water out here. We can tell you it is going down at a pretty good pace, but the reason we stopped out here, you can see a boat off in the distance there. We saw that boat in the middle of the intersection there, but again, the water has receded. But we also spotted two big trucks out here, folks who were helping other people who were stranded. Turns out one of them is rapper Trey the Truth. We spoke to him not too long ago. He decided to jump inside of his truck and pull some of those cars that were stranded along this particular road. In fact, I think he may be coming up right here, possibly to help some of the others out here. He and another buddy with another big truck just a short time ago pulled a car out of here. Less than about a minute or so ago, they pulled a second vehicle out, and it looks like they're back on their way right now to pick up another one of the cars. In fact, that's him right there. Let's zoom in if we can talk with him real quick. Spoke with him earlier. Trey, thanks so much for stopping for us. How's it going tonight?
Hold on one second. You need what? What you need? All right. Where the Rogers? He already got the other car?
Yeah, we already got this one out of here.
All right, Carlo, here, take the truck down there. Go ahead.
Tell you what, we won't hold you up. Go ahead and do what you're doing. We'll get video of it. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm feeling.
Okay, talk to us about what it is that you're doing out here, Trey.
Definitely, we already knew what time it was going to be once they gave us the news that the weather was going to get serious. So at the end of the day, for the last 2 days, we've been watching different areas flooded. So we can only imagine what it's going to be when it's going to rain nonstop. So I just actually left Spring Branch over there off Hammerly. Water's probably like this high, and then Rogers started out here, and the water, for some reason, is going down now, but it was real high a few minutes ago. And we just all around. We having people tag us at relief gang with the different areas. Us and then 50 Star, they got the boats, and then we got other high water vehicles coming from all over. So
about how many cars have you already pulled out tonight, would you say?
Oh, a lot. Man, it's so crazy. It's cars just stopping where it ain't even water right there. So it just, I don't know. For some reason, it seems like when this stuff happens, it just get chaotic. But we're making it work. Right now, we got 2 people stuck, so we're about to pull them out and, keep it going to the other areas.
Trey, why do something like this?
If I call myself Houston, I got to represent and I got to do what needs to be done for it. So it ain't just me. It's the whole team of Relief Gang. It's all of us, And I'm a reflection of them. They're a reflection of me. So.
Yeah, and you plan to go on it all night?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be, they say it's supposed to rain till next Thursday, so you can only imagine what we're going to be doing. I already told people I'm not doing concerts. I'm not doing none of the other stuff. This is strictly what I'm doing for right now. Once we get through that, then I get back to it.
Focusing on the community.
Yeah.
All right, Trey, I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time. We'll get a little bit of video there. Thanks again for what it is that you do as well. So you heard from rapper Trey, the true local artist. Again, we spoke to him not too long ago. Obviously very community-oriented, and folks out here getting assistance from him. Let's take a look around the side here, and you can see some of the cars. That's his truck off in the distance. He's planning to pull at least another 2 vehicles out here. Again, we were on our way out to Holmes and Fannin, where HPD is saying they're setting up barricades. The rain is starting to come down pretty heavy again. Again, folks are being encouraged to stay off of the road. You just don't know what it is that you're going to encounter out here. Obviously, you don't want to get stranded and stuck out here and put law enforcement and first responders in any danger. We'll go ahead and send it back over to you guys.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. We've seen a lot of good Samaritans really step up to the plate and help out tonight.
Yep. All right, severe thunderstorms still moving right along the coast. So the coastal counties are still under fire. So don't let your guard down there. We're in pretty good shape here in Houston. I'm going to zip in here a little bit to show you not only that there's still plenty of lightning, but I have 2 issues. A severe thunderstorm warning that's just been issued. You can see around Bay City that moves into Brazoria County. That is some storms try to move up to the north. So that's until 12:15. And for another 3 minutes, the tornado warning that has really kind of plagued High Island there until midnight. So that's still in effect. So other than that, there's a severe thunderstorm warning, which is a huge warning from Liberty, Olive Chambers. You see, in fact, as we speak, it's just been reconfigured a little bit. But a severe thunderstorm warning right on through Galveston County. So these are severe thunderstorms capable of producing a lot of high wind, plenty of lightning, and a lot of heavy flooding rains, as we have been seeing right there along League City, all the way down 45 into the Lamarck area. And I think Galveston is really going to get hit hard as we go into the next few days, or into the next few hours. In the meantime, look at the number of strikes. 9,440 lightning strikes in the last 15 minutes in that area.
Yeah, we must stay weather aware. Frank, thank you. And you can download Frank's free forecast weather app so you can track the storms throughout the evening hours.
Channel 2 News today will begin at 4 a.m. We do have a team here all through the night. If there are any issues, you can always get information on click2houston.com, as well as any cut-ins throughout the night. We will see you again tomorrow, but in the meantime, please stay safe. Do not get on the roads. Let's pray for a nice break in this weather tomorrow and keep our fingers crossed for tomorrow night. Good night to you, and thanks for being with us.
Legend has it the most mysterious spot in Texas is way out west in Marfa. For straight up weird, Austin's got a solid claim. But if you're talking the luckiest spot in Texas, that can only be Noscala Gaming in Livingston. Noscala is Texas' home for Texas-sized payouts. There are tons of great giveaways, and the atmosphere is easily the friendliest in the Lone Star State. For a whole new spin on fun, our money's on Noscala Gaming in Livingston, the luckiest spot in Texas.
Every year, millions of people shop for great savings on Memorial Day. But this year, Texas Mattress Makers invites you to join us to make Memorial Day matter. We'll be closing our retail stores on Memorial Day to honor our servicemen and women and their families who sacrifice so much for our freedom. We're offering customers the same great sales the entire month of May in hopes that you and your family will have more time on this special day to honor our fallen heroes. From our family to yours, let's make Memorial Day matter.
Ready for summer? Nissan is. You can't miss out during the Summer of SUVs sales event. All you need is a great camera, the right tunes, and a change of scenery. Save on it all at Nissan's Summer of SUV sales event. For a limited time, save up to $3,000 or get a low $239 per month lease on the 2019 Rogue.
How many do I want in the fight of my life?
Thousands. Thousands.
People who spend their days and their nights fighting you, cancer.
We see more types of you in one day
Than others treat in their whole career.
Giving us unrivaled expertise.
My team
is 20,000 strong.
20,000 strong.
20,000 strong.
And together,
We're coming for you with everything we've got.
Choose MD Anderson first. Call us or visit findyourmdanderson.com.